What's up, people? We got something nice just arrived. We've got the brand new Mudhugger Mudguards. So just got this new box that arrived. It's got a couple of Mudguards in there. We're gonna have to take a look and see what's in there and get them fitted to the bike. Obviously out here beautiful. It's better to do it out here than in my basement. So let's get in that box. So when you order a Mudhugger, it will come in a box like this. So we'll go inside, see what we got. This is their new one. It's just a bit stronger. It's got a bit of a dip in it, so it sits under the fork arch a bit better. They've sent me two different designs. I've got a green one that will go nicely with the enduro bike, and red. That was for the downhill bike, but I don't have a downhill bike anymore. So put them to the side. What else? Oh, that's good. It sends you all the zip ties that you need. So I'll probably run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll probably run 6 zip ties just to keep it in check. Now this is the downhill version, which is, you know, pretty big. It covers a lot of the tyre. To be fair, even in the winter, I'd probably run this on super wet days, but they also do a shorty, which isn't quite available yet, which is about half the size, which I think for enduro might be a bit better. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get Brett the bodge out, and we're gonna trim this sucker down so it fits nicely on the bike. And obviously I'm a trained personnel to do this. No, I'm not, but put the GoPro on my head and then you're going to see me cutting it down. So let's cut it down. So this is the original shorty. So I'm going to use this as a template. As you can see, like, this has got the little dip in it to go under the fork arch, and then this one doesn't. So I'm going to stick this one straight on top. I'm going to line them up. Right, to be fair, I'm just going to cut here and there just to shorten it a little bit so that it fits on the Suntours nicely. I'm going to take their bolt-on one off and then fit this. Now they also do a bolt-on for Fox and Öhlins, I believe, but if you've got a fork that's a bit different, like a, I don't know, Marzocchi or a Suntour like I run, you can't bolt it on, so you got to use the zip tie. So get this cut up and see how it looks. Enjoy this bodge. Now obviously it's not going to be too pretty, so I use my little grinder and give it a little shave. Now looking at that, what I've just cut, basically looks like that. I'll tell you, that's a bloody good job. So I'm going to do the same to the rear, and then we're put on the bike. So there we are. I now have myself a Mudhugger Evo shorty. Now as you can see, it's a lot different size, so I think that would be perfect for the enduro bike. Now I can't say everyone just go out there and start cutting these down. Obviously I think in a couple of weeks they're going to bring out the actual shorty version. Now I've just sort of sped up the process, to be fair, myself. If you are going to cut things, please be very careful. It's not something that you can just go out there and do. I don't want you losing your fingers. So yeah, I'm gonna skip to putting it on the bike and see how it looks. I've already pre-installed the 6 zip ties. You've got 6 different holes that you can put them on. So I pre-installed them so you get them all in. So I stick the camera on my head and you can just see how easy it is to install. You just get the Mudhugger, slip it in there, get them behind, then 2 zip ties there. Same on the other side. Sorry if you can hear a barking dog, that's next door neighbour. So yeah, easy as that. I always start with the top ones, but I don't do anything super tight, because obviously you want to get things in the right place. And move down. Now something I always do, I always put a little bit of like sticky foam, just so that the mudguard sits against that and it's not quite against the fork. It's always good to have a little bit of extra protection. You get grit in there, it become like sandpaper. With this now indent, the Mudhugger is able to sit closer to the fork arch, so there's a lot more gap. You know, there's going to be no rubbish nothing like that. So what I do is just going to line up all the zip ties and then tighten them up and snip them off. Remember, always cut these quite flush. You don't want no one stabbing their hand. There we are. So there we have it. The new Mudhugger Evo, the newest version. You know it's the new one because of the dent that's in the top. At the minute, the shorty isn't available, but I spoke to the guys and they say it's going to be released in a couple of weeks. So yeah, that's just my own version of cutting it down. Super quick and easy. As you can see, it doesn't go all the way as far down, but it covers enough that if you're riding in the mud, the wet, which as you can see at the minute, and also Portugal, the weather is unreal. So the main thing I'm using it for at the minute is just keeping the dust off the seals. You know, it's a Mudguard at the end of the day, but it's such good protection for keeping dust from getting stuck in the seals. So I'll put the Mudhugger link down below and you can go on their website, you can order yourself some. It's such a simple product, but it's going to help your eyes. We get a guest that come in, they don't like wearing goggles, and they're able to purchase a Mudhugger from us and they can crack on their day and they get nothing in the eyes. So we're gonna go out and ride that tomorrow and have an absolute blast. I can't thank Mudhugger enough. You know, they've helped me for years since we started the business. Great guys, amazing product. So yeah, if you like this sort of thing, give it a thumbs up, comment below what Mudguard are you using. You know, there's a few out there, but for us, it's the Mudhugger. So yeah, cheers guys.